What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to our New York Giants franchise rebuild, completely modded. We're in week 16, 3 games left, and we are atop the NFC East with a 7-7 record. We have the Cowboys right on our tails. We've got the Washington Commanders 1 game behind us, and they hold the tiebreaker. But we got Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens coming up this week, the Colts the following, and the Titans to finish. That Titans game with Derrick Henry is not a matchup that I am looking forward to. I think the weekly strategy is pretty simple here. For us, I think our biggest thing is containing the scrambling of Lamar Jackson. We've got to do that and then just force him to pass the ball. Not that that's even easier. He's a good passer of the ball as well, but running, if he starts running and the rushing attack for Baltimore gets going, good luck. We're not going to be able to stop them. Now, we see that the Ravens D is actually one of the best ones. They're great in takeaways. Pass yards, they're great. So really it's rushing, which kind of benefits us. So the game plan here is for us to stop them from rushing the ball and for us to rush it. Easier said than done for sure, right? Here is a big game, and we're going up against Baltimore at home, which means we will get the CBS broadcast. Let's get ready to rumble. Check out the CBS intro. Man, I really like these mods. Kind of changes up the monotony of the gameplay broadcast. We are rocking with the red uniforms again, trying to keep things going as Frank Donk's coming in to Baltimore to try to get a win and upset the Baltimore Ravens, who are also looking to try to get a win and continue their momentum into the playoffs. Frank Donk has a tough matchup today against Harbaugh, as he is going to have to try to stop Lamar Jackson from running around, play action passing, throwing it deep, and not to mention, Baltimore's defense is one of the best defenses in the league. Baltimore, New York, coming up. Check out the ticker down at the bottom, and we kick again for like the 8th week in a row. I was starting to say that maybe we shouldn't be kicking it first because it hasn't really been working out too well for us, but hey, I'll take it. I really like CBS's telecast a lot better than Fox. Just personal preference. Even though I get to see the Panthers play on Fox, so I don't really get a lot of CBS telecasts. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Which one's your favorite? NBC, CBS, ESPN, Fox? As we see, Lamar Jackson, 18 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Not really a Lamar Jackson-esque type of passing numbers there. So he's going to look to try to get things under control. But yeah, I really like the CBS. That ticker looks so sweet. Lamar Jackson under center. They got the jumbo set in. They're looking to run it. They're going to hand this off, and it's going up the middle all the way to the 50. Zach Knight carries it for 16 yards. Xavier McKinney in for the tackle, and that is not what New York wants to see. They want to try to prevent Baltimore from running it a whole lot and force Lamar Jackson to pass it, since he really has not had a good season, as he breaks 1 tackle, but then gets stopped behind the line as he rushes for a loss of 1. Julian Love in there, and Frank Dong, they game plan for that all week. He loves to see that happen, as we're going to see Lamar Jackson take off and run with it quite a lot. That's his forte. It's what he likes to do. As this one's thrown into the cover. Oh, it's almost intercepted. Lamar Jackson fit that in between the weak spot of the zone, but it looked like the tight end there was not able to hold on to it, and that is going to bring up a 3rd down and 11. Is that a snap? Lamar looking to try to get rid of it, and I lost the running back on the logo somehow. He disappeared on me. We got 10 minutes here in the first quarter. Lamar Jackson audibles. They're going to run it out to the outside, and there's a Dory Jackson in with the tackle. Zonovan Knight. I'm sorry, I said Zach Knight. Last week rushed for over 100 yards on just 15 attempts, and that's pretty productive. New York wants no part of that, as Knight has already touched the ball quite a lot here early in this game as he chugs forward. 23 yards. 3rd down and 3 here. New York trying to stop Baltimore here at home from scoring anything more than a field goal on this opening drive. Oh, man. And that's almost a touchdown. Lamar Jackson hitting his guy Andrews. That's not Mark Andrews, is it? What Andrews is that? He looked a little darker complexion. That is Mark Andrews, but he must have got a tan. And that gives Baltimore with the ball basically like on the 2. Got a guy in motion. They're going to hand it off, a little jet sweep, and that's a touchdown. Daniel Jones running out here for the first time today. And you see 13 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, the same amount of interceptions as Lamar Jackson has had, but just not as many touchdowns. And he's looking probably to try to change that a little today, as he didn't even throw a touchdown last week. It was all running for New York, and supposedly Frank Dark says that is the game plan this week. No need to hide it. They want to run it early and often. Saquon with 30 attempts last week, 127 yards and 1 touchdown on the ground. He had 2 snaked away by Gary Brightwell. But the running attack from New York can be formidable. And the key is to stop them on early downs. And we have a 3rd down and 4. We're going to try to do a draw here. As Washington is playing, it looked like that was a 0-0 lead. We'll have to keep an eye on that game. And Saquon, nice juke, but he's going to get stopped, and that's going to be 4th and 2. Patrick Queen in there with the stop. Oh, we got a little. I've seen that twice now on this mod. I think we saw it with Trevor Lawrence. For whatever reason, when the quarterback does a read option, he'll hold on to it and just run directly out of bounds. And we saw that in all that other play. So we'll take it. We'll just say that Lamar Jackson didn't read the route or the play right. Dory Jackson, nice little run there. We get that ball almost at midfield, 14-yard return. Now, Saquon did not return in last week's game towards the end. They used him quite a lot. And they're looking to do the same here as he picks up a 1st down, 5 rushes, 18 yards already. Gary Brightwell got a lot of touches. We even saw Devontae Booker in there as well. Devontae Booker started off the season as the replacement of Barkley, as he picks up another 10. But now Gary Brightwell, who has looked good, is now the backup to Saquon. 2nd and inches, and here is Brightwell, who runs it up the middle. He's got plenty of daylight. His first rush for 14 yards. And New York capitalizing on Lamar Jackson's mistake here, basically in the red zone. Saquon again, nice little cutback, and that's a gain of about 8. Make that a gain of 9 for Saquon. 2nd down and 1 as the first quarter is starting to wind down. And are they going to give Saquon the 1st down? No, they're going to say that that was 3rd and inches. And we're definitely just going to hand this off to Devontae Booker, who gets the 1st down. We got a new score here as Jacksonville has a 7-3 lead on Dallas, as Dallas just kicked a field goal to make that 7-3. That's important to notice, as we've got Philly, who is tied up against Minnesota, who I can't remember if we beat or we lost to earlier in the season. And Barkley, oh, we almost had the cutback. Barkley, 10 rushes. He's averaging 4.8 yards a carry. And we got to give it to him here. They've got the box stacked. Mano y mano here. And Saquon gets it. Powers forward and ties this game up as you drink with your pinky up. And barring the no extra point, this is a tied game. 7-7. All right, we got a 3rd down and 3. We've gotten Lamar Jackson in this offense in 3rd down situations. I'm really not. Oh, man. Nice completion. It's really been, they've hit on a lot of big plays on 3rd down, which is not good for us as Lamar Jackson completes that for a big 1st down. Now they've got the ball at the 45 of New York, looking to get their lead back as Blake Martinez, he has stepped up as Zonovan Knight has now rushed for 42 yards. That's a cool name, Zonovan. I've heard of Donovan, never Zonovan, but still was cool. He's got a nice little ring to it. 2nd down and 8, Lamar Jackson in shotgun, snap, quick release, thrown to his wide receiver in a slant. And that might be a first down. Now they're going to say third down and inches. This is usually territory where Lamar Jackson will get the ball. But as good as Zonovan's been running, they might just hand it off to him. And nope, Lamar Jackson jukes by a defender, and he has tons of daylight as he gets that to the 4-yard line. Lamar Jackson, his third rush for 25. Will he decide to run it? Will he decide to throw it? It's almost intercepted. Xavier McKinney. Oh, baby. Is that Adoree Jackson coming off the edge blitz and sacks Lamar Jackson for a big loss? Backing off, letting them just pick up. If they want to dink it, they do. Drake Jackson in coverage, and we will allow the field goal. All right, Philly with a 14-7 lead on Minnesota. That could help us get a wild card spot potentially. We haven't passed it yet today, I don't think. I think this might be our first passing attempt, and that is going to be complete to Saquon. Daniel Jones 1 for 1 for a gain of 10, and that's just how we like it. Here's another update as Washington takes the lead. They're up 14-10. Now we've got a 1-game lead with them, so if they win and we lose, they will eclipse us. So we need Tennessee to start stepping up. All right, that forces us in a situation we don't like to be in, which is 1st and 19, New York. Daniel Jones looking to try to continue to move this ball down the field as that is complete to O.J. Howard, who picks up 13 on the play, and Saquon Barkley has a dislocated hip. No. We're going to back shoulder this throw to O.J. Howard, who catches it. He's at the 5. That's a touchdown. New York Football Giants. That was a nice throw by Daniel Jones. And that's one of the things that I really, really like about this mod is that defenders, oh man, that's caught. Oh, we could have intercepted that. Lamar Jackson with his 7th completion of the day, a very weird one, but you can throw those back shoulder plays or passes and you don't have to worry about the defender just like coming out of nowhere making a weird throw. If they're out of position, they're not. Oh man, Zonovan, nice juke, sheds a tackle, gets it. Blake Martinez is now hurt. See, I jinxed us. I said we were relatively healthy in the last video. Oh, now we're getting hurt, but you can make those throws like I was talking about earlier, and I really like that. Brings our first down and 10. We got a little draw action. Zonovan is stopped in the backfield by Kayvon Thibodeau. 2nd and 10. Lamar scrambling out to his left. Oh, he finds Mark Andrews wide open in the middle field. I came off of him because I thought Lamar was going to run, and that's what happens. Lamar, his threat to run with his legs, brings the defense in and gives him easy throws like you just saw. Zonovan looking to try to pick up some more yards, and he doesn't. He gets stopped at the line. All right, that brings up a 3rd down and 6 as the 2-minute warning is here. And the first half is almost up. New York trying to stop. Oh, Lamar Jackson looked ahead. A step on the DB Frazier there, and Lamar Jackson just a little out in front, not able to connect. So that brings in Justin Tucker for his 2nd attempt on the day, and who would have thunk it? He smacks it right up the middle. Big opportunity for New York here. If they can score, they will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They get lucky enough to score a touchdown on both of these. This will make this a 28-13 point, or 28-13 score game, which is huge. But they are going to have to move this ball down the field with a 1.5 minutes remaining. Now, if they don't eat up or don't eat up enough time, they give the ball right back to Lamar Jackson, who could potentially score and take the lead. So they have to be careful. Daniel Jones, a little pressure in the pocket, and he gets down. Gain of 10. Daniel Jones did not rush too much last week or even the week before, for that matter, as he runs there. I was really hoping to this play action that Kadarius Toney would be open, but it doesn't look like it. As we got Slayton. Oh, who drops it? We got 40 seconds left. It's 3rd down and 8. I'm not worried about the time here. We've got plenty of time to do what we need to do. Oh, good pass breakup. Oh, we had the running back there, and we are going to have to punt it. All right, here we are to start the second half, third quarter. Washington has a 20-10 lead on Tennessee, so they are trying to get an upset and keep pace with New York in the NFC East. So that puts a little even more pressure on us as Dallas scores. They're up 17-7 on Jacksonville. We've got some work to do. We've got a 1-point lead here. New York does, as you see the game trends. Baltimore is winning in total yards, but they are not winning on points scored. Man, this would be a perfect time for us to hit Saquon here on this running back option play, but 3rd down and 6. New York looking to try to continue to move the ball. Oh, we break free. Get down. Don't fumble it. Oh, my. How did we get free of that? Daniel Jones with some grit and determination runs forward for a gain of 10 and the first down on 3rd down. Big play as Baltimore was licking its chops there. Gary Brightwell, nice little cutback, and that'll pick up a few yards as Lowry's in for that stop. 3rd and 3, and yes, we are running it. We're moving O.J. Howard over in motion. Daniel Jones in shotgun. Going to hand this off to Devontae Booker, who has, oh, God, did not see Marcus Peters there. He gets smacked. Oh, man, who was that? Was that Peters? Man, came in and just smacked us. No, was that Rashard Douglas? 48-yard field goal coming up. Try for Graham Gano. Oh, we shanked it. All right, so the missed field goal gives Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews an opportunity to go down here and take a lead. And we need our defense to step up. Lamar Jackson feeding that off to Zonovan Knight, who started off the first quarter really, really hot. Second quarter, not so much. They're looking to try to feed him here to start the 3rd quarter. 5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter as Daniel Jones in New York took a lot of time off the clock, but did not end up scoring anything on the play. The heartbreaker. Oh, what? Lamar Jackson. Oh, we missed the 21-yard run for Lamar Jackson. He's good for it. And that brings up a 1st down and 10, man. We were right there for the sack, and he just escapes us. 1st down and goal for Lamar Jackson. Oh, they throw that little bubble screen. James Bradbury luckily in coverage. Frank Dong sitting there riled up, wanting his defense to hold here, but this is a very tough situation for his defense. Very hard to stop Lamar Jackson inside. Yeah, look at that. Wide open, touchdown. Baltimore. Oh, he's hitting us with a slow clap. They're going to go for 2 here to try to give them a 7-point lead. Kayvon Thibodeau, I'm sorry. Nice stop behind the line. So now only a 5-point lead for Baltimore. Oh, it's kicked short. Holmes here. Can he run it? Nice return. Almost to the 35. We'll take that. Miami's smoking Detroit right now. So that's good. We want every team that has a better record than us to lose, because that's just going to move everybody down and give us a better chance of making the wild card, right? Especially teams like Detroit that we beat. Darius Slayton hit on the slant. Daniel Jones 5 for 8, 97 yards and the touchdown. So we got a 3rd down and 5 to start the 4th quarter. This is field goal range for Graham Gano, but I mean, guys, you know how I feel about that. We're just going to run this. Oh, come on, Slayton, you got to pick up that block. We've got this post dig route. I like this. Kenny Golladay could potentially break free here. All right, I'm going to try to hit Kenny Golladay maybe on this route. No, I'm not liking it. Let's just run it. Daniel Jones running it at the 10, or maybe got out at the 11. Daniel Jones showing out his running ability here in the house that Lamar built. 1st down and 10, 11 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Daniel Jones puts Kadarius Toney in motion, And this is going to be handed off to Gary Brightwell, who falls forward for maybe a gain of 4. It was a gain of 5. Jumbo set in again for New York. And once again, Daniel Jones has a receiver in motion. This time his tight end, Gary Brightwell, in underneath, and he falls forward for almost a first down. Baltimore Ravens 4th in the league in takeaways, and they have 0 right now. It's a 3rd down and 1. A lot of room up the middle for us. And that's going to be, oh, we got stopped, and he fumbled it. Devontae Booker. Did he get down? We had all that time to run it. No. That's coming back. That's coming back. That's coming back. That's coming back. It's overturned. It's overturned. But this is a big 4th down and 1. And can we get it? Yes, we do. Because we are the New York Giants. And of course, we're going to go for it here on the 2-point conversion. And of course, we're running it. We have to, right? Oh, we didn't get it. Lamar Jackson looking to answer against this New York Giants defense. They've been able to pretty much move it any way they'd like all game. Is Julian Love's in there for a tackle? Takeaways. New York is dead last in takeaways. We have 0 so far today. And we know we've had plenty of opportunities for interceptions that just have not been converted. Empty back set here for Lamar. Oh, and there's a prime example. We had, that was an interception all day long. As my dog is squeaking her toy, you might hear that here, but this is a big 3rd down. Oh, nice move. And he got the first freaking down. Brown is one of the fastest receivers in the league, and they say it was a 4th and inches. We got to watch the special teams play here. They might try to run it. No, they're going to pass. I mean, they're going to kick it. Give us this ball back with 7 minutes. I thought for sure they got the first down. And they're going to give us some time to run it. Adoree Jackson picks up a big chunk of yardage on the play. Hey, we get the ball on the 30. Hey, I will take that all freaking day long. Devontae Booker, who did almost fumble it last time, gets the carry this time. First down and 10. The clock continues to run. This is a big possession for Daniel Jones and the New York Giants as he goes down. Daniel Jones, 65 yards rushing on 5 attempts, has looked every bit like Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson not running nearly as much. As the clock is winding down, we're on 5 minutes here. And you got to think New York is going to continue to run time off the clock and feed their running game. There is Brightwell for a gain of 5. Jacksonville does take a 21-23 or score, so they're only down by 2. Could be an upset there. As Devontae Booker falls forward, almost gets a first down. He's got 9 rushes on 27 attempts. The Minnesota Vikings now have a 1-point lead on the Eagles. I was really hoping the Eagles to beat the Vikings because that would have pulled them, I think, around our record. As we continue to move this ball, I am just going to continue to chew clock. Oh, and check this ticker as Jacksonville now takes a 28-23 lead. This makes this game even that much more important as Brightwell almost gets the first down. And now Baltimore starting to use some of those timeouts. There's still like 5 minutes left to go in that Cowboys game, so still plenty of time, man. Where's our blocking? Man, if we could go down, it's 2nd and goal, ball. Oh, this is going to be tough, guys. Buckle in. This is going to be one heck of a game as Brightwell almost gets it. No way, no, I had to switch the play up. No way we're passing it. We are going to run this. We're not going to get cute. We're going to run the ball and try to get the... Did it give us the touchdown? No. The 2-minute warning. Here we go, baby. Oh, here we go. 4th and goal. Our season on the line. The Washington Commanders with a 27-10 lead in the second or in the fourth quarter. It all comes down to this. We got it. We take a 7-point lead. Gary Brightwell, offensive MVP of the season. So here's the good news. They can't beat us. The bad news is they have a minute 58, and we have one of the worst defenses in the league. Oh, that was almost caught. Marquise Brown had us got beat, and we have to make sure that we do not give anything over the top like that again. Minute 58, only took a few seconds off the clock there. And we'll take that all day. Run time off the clock. That was Mark Andrews. We're okay with the dink and a dunk in. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good, guys. Got a minute left. Just can't let them beat us over the top. Yes! Finally! A turnover! Oh, that's so good. And Washington looks to have won that game 27-10. Oh, I can't believe we showed up clutch. And that is a game. Don't ask me why we were running it. I was really hoping that we would not fumble it. The New York Giants come into Baltimore. Huge upset. Huge upset against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens at home. I'm telling you, something about those red jerseys. There's something about those red jerseys. Huge interception by Holmes on the play. And New York takes care of business on the road and holds Lamar Jackson and this Baltimore offense to 19 points. And we get a win and stay atop the NFC East. All right, so we did have that big injury, guys. That was Saquon. He's out for 6 weeks. Oh, so we'll basically have to get to the Super Bowl for Saquon to play again, or maybe the NFC Championship game. We still got what, 2 more games? So it's 3. Yeah. I mean, Saquon's pretty much done for the season. Now, Andrew Thomas will to return at the end of the season. Oh man, that's a big loss for us, Saquon. But the Cowboys did lose, and so did the Commanders. So let's advance to next week. We're playing the Indianapolis Colts. We're away game again. We will be wearing those red jerseys. Oh, Darius Leonard. And we have the Cowboys are 7-8. The Commanders are 7-8. Things are getting interesting. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. And it looks like it's going to come down to the wire. I'll catch you all on the next one.